Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Mental Academy, where we teach you how to think in order to live well. I wanted to come on today to talk a little bit about choose you this day whom you serve. Choose you this day whom you serve. It's really important to give thought to whom you're serving. It's important to give thought to the whom is really the what. Choose you this day whom you serve. Choose you this day what you serve. What thoughts are you serving? What feelings are you serving? What beliefs are you serving? Serving as in cooking up, serving as in delivering. Here's your plate. Serving as in eating, digesting. What are going to be the outcomes of what you're serving, of what choices you're making? Choose you this day whom you serve. You choose who you serve or what you serve. What thoughts are you serving? What beliefs are you serving? What feelings are you serving? What are you serving to yourself? And what is going to lord over you as in serving? So often we feel like we can't control what we think or how we feel or what we do. And in fact, we can. It is a learned skill, it is a learned mentality, but it is learnable and doable. Not always easy, definitely not always convenient, but in order to live well, it's always necessary. It's not that we can't make mistakes or we can't have an off day or an off moment, but those do not outweigh the constant, consistent application of what we're discussing now. Choosing this day whom we serve, what we serve, what thoughts, what feelings, what ideas that we're actually serving. That's what we're going to eat. Those are the experiences that we're going to have. That is how we're going to respond or react. We are predicting our future when we make the choices that we make because the outcomes are the reflections of our choices. To make a constant, consistent, conscious, aware effort, not as in labor, but in intentional action, what we are going to serve, what thoughts, what feelings, what beliefs we're going to serve, which ones we are going to put up, to live with, to live by, to live on, to live under, right? These thoughts and feelings and beliefs that we set for ourselves, these um, mental diets that we abide by, are what our lives run on. Just like our bodies run on the diets that we eat, what we consume, our mind runs on what we consume mentally, what we accept to be true, assume to be true, believe to be true, allow to be true, meaning we say, yes, I'll accept that. We don't always accept things under the best terms or even probably even the best things, but we still accept them for whatever reason that we do. Someone we loved or respected uh, told us something and we took it in. As adults or as young people, when we didn't know better or before we knew better, we still took it in and we adopted it and we adapted it toward our lifestyle, our mentality, right? So choosing this day whom we serve, what thoughts, what feelings, what beliefs are we serving? Are we going to live by and live under? If we would take some time to think about that when we first wake up, whom are we going to serve today? What thoughts, feelings, and belief are we going to serve today? Is going to be which ones are going to be the things that we use to live this day with and under and by and with, right? If we give more thought to that, more conscious thought to that, we can make some significant changes in our lives with with nowhere near the physical effort that we use on a day-to-day basis because we haven't made these choices. A lot of times we will think the incorrect thing mentally and try to do the correct thing physically. And those two don't, it doesn't work that way. First of all, first and foremost, because the mental is always before the physical. And second, because if the mental and the physical don't agree, it's not going to work out anyway. So they will essentially cancel each other out, right? So in order to live the best life, in order to live well, we have to choose this day whom we serve, right? What thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are we going to take with us in our day today? Are we going to use on our behalf in order to live the day that we want, the day that we would like, the day that we choose? We're always choosing in wisdom or ignorance, but we're still choosing. And the goal is to choose in wisdom, to choose in conscious awareness. I'm choosing these things, these thoughts, these feelings, these beliefs in order to, because these represent the life that I want to live, the experience, the physical experience I want to have. Because every experience, every physical experience is the outcome of a thought first, of a consciousness first. The things we don't see make the things we do see. You can't see a thought, but you can see its outcome. You don't see a seed when it's planted, but you see its outcome when it becomes a tree or a bush or whatever it may be. So the things, the invisible things, the things that are inside of us, our internal dialogue, our internal conversations, our internal thinking, feeling, emotion, nature is what is being presented to us in physical form, right? So choosing which of those that we want to see physically present in our lives is the key, is the key to living well. It's what living is, right? Life is here and it's expressed in the body. Life is lived in the mind and it's expressed in the body. So it is of the utmost importance to live well here, right? To think well here, to feel well here, to believe, to have the proper belief system here, because whatever is going on in here is being expressed out there. That's why it says, as within, so without, right? So choose you this day whom you serve. You choose who you serve. You choose what you serve. What thoughts, what feelings, what beliefs are you going to serve yourself today? Are you going to serve? Are you going to eat? Are you going to prepare? And are you going to live under, live with as a result of what you have chosen, right? Or what you choose? If you take some time to think about that and make a conscious effort to choose the ones that best reflect your desired end, your desired lifestyle, how you want your day and day to day to go, how you want your life, the style of your life, your lifestyle to be, you will find yourself experiencing that increasingly. So give that some thought today before you get your day going. And it's never too late to change your mind and change your life, to choose your mind and choose your life. Victory only, victory always. Until the next one. Peace.